Hello everyone, this is Saravanan, Assistant Professor from Department of Commerce, CA in Arignar College, Krishnagiri. I am going to discuss about the topic of forms of business organization, choosing the right structure for success. In these presentations, we will explore various structures helping you understand the nonsense to choose the best fit for your venture. Next, moving to the benefits and limitations of going solo. Benefits: ease of formations, minimal paperwork and low startup cost. Next one is complete control. This complete control, the owner makes all decisions. And then simple taxation. Profits and losses are reported on the owner's personal tax return. These limitations in this topic is unlimited personal liability, owner's personal assets are at risks, and then difficult in raising capitals, limited to personal funds or small loans. Next limitation is lack of continuity. The business often dissolves upon the owner's death or retirement. Next, moving to the partnerships. These partnerships, it has types, advantages and potential pitfalls. First step is general partnerships, second limited partnerships, third one is limited liability partnerships. First we see the general partnerships. All partners share management and liability, simple to form but high risks for personal assets. The limited partnership is include general partners with unlimited liability and limited partners with liability limited to the investments. Third one is limited liability partnerships, offers partners protections from the actions of other partners, common for professional services. Partnerships allows for shared resource and expertise but require clear agreements to mitigate potential conflicts and liabilities. Next, move to the limited liability companies, LLCs, blending protections with flexibility. In these LLCs combines the best features for corporations and partnerships. They offers personal liability protection, shielding owners' assets from business debits and lawsuits. While easier to set up and maintain than corporations, LLC still require some administrative compliance, such as operating agreements and annual reports. Next one is the flexibility extends to taxations, allows LLCs to be taxed as sole proprietorships, partnerships or corporations depending on what benefits the owners most. The next layer is corporations. In these corporations, few types. One is C crops, another one is S crops and their distinct features. First we see the C corporations. In the C corporations, there are separate legal entities offering strong liability protection but subject to double taxation on profits and dividends. Ideal for large business seeking significant capitals. S corporations means avoids double taxation by passing income directly to the shareholders, similar to partnerships, restricted to 100 shareholders and specific ownership criteria. Corporations are complex to form and maintain, requiring extensive legal and accounting compliance, but they are essential for business planning to raise significant capital through stock issuance. Next, move to the cooperatives, member-owned organizations and their unique structures. Cooperatives are business organizations owned and controlled by their members for the benefits of their members. Unlike traditional corporations, their primary goal is not profit maximization but serving their members' needs. First is democratic control. The common types include consumer cooperatives, examples credit unions, food co-ops and produce cooperatives, example agriculture co-ops. This diagram explains to democratic control. Democratic control means typically one members or one votes regardless for investment. Economical participation means a member contributes to and democratically control the capital for the cooperative. Next one is concern of community. Work for the sustainable development for their communities. Next we move to franchises. Franchise means some franchise means balancing independence with established business model. Nowadays there are lots of franchises, examples food and then tea shops. This types of franchises nowadays is in society. The franchise perspective access to established brand, proven business model and support systems, reduced risk compared to starting a new business. Limitations on independence and decision making due to franchisor rules. The franchisor perspective means rapid expansions and market penetrations with reduced capital outlay. Royalty fees provide ongoing revenue streams. Risk of brand dilutions if franchise fail to meet standards. Franchise offers a unique blend for entrepreneurships and structured support, but successful operation depends on adherence to the franchise agreement. Next slide is non-profit organizations. Non-profit organization means business-driven business structures. Driven by business, not profit. Non-profit organizations are established for purpose other than making a profit. They typically focus on charitable, educational, religious, or scientific endeavors. Legal status governed by specific state and federal laws, with 501c3 being the most common federal tax exemptions. Funding. Next one is funding. Funding means primarily rely on donations, grants, fundraising events, and sometimes service fees. Governance. Governance means managed by a board of directors who oversees operators and ensures adherence to the missions. Next one is accountability. Must operate transparently with funds used solely for their stated missions, not for private benefit. This is the comparing tax implications across business structures. Solo proprietorship is personal, yes, and not applicable, no. Partnerships pass through, yes, not applicable, no. This is the comparing to the tax implementations current situations. Understanding these tax implications is crucial for long-term financial planning and maximizing profitability for any business. This is my case studies and decisions framework selecting the options for business forms. This key takeaways: no single best structures fits all the business. Considers liability, exposed tax implications, controls, and future growth plans. Consult with legal and financial professions before making a final decisions. First one is assess business goals and risk tolerance. Next, consider future scalability, evaluate tax and liability implications, and seek expert advice. That's it. Thank you.